SeatGeek. For all your ticketed events, from sporting to concert outings, SeatGeek has you covered. They even conveniently color-coded each ticket on their website from amazing to worst, so you can easily know which are the best deals. SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. Save $20 off your next ticket purchase with the promo code.
Be sure to subscribe, keep pounding _TV, the best Panther YouTuber ever. I'm rocking with the big cat. Pause up. Keep pounding.
What's going on? Christian Miller here, linebacker of the Carolina Panthers. Just want to give a huge shout out to Keep Pounding TV. Keep doing what y'all are doing. Appreciate all y'all support. Everybody go subscribe right now to the YouTube channel, Keep Pounding TV. I'm rolling with the big cat.
Hey, everybody. I'm your host, El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat. My cool guys, put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Today, we're here to talk about boom or busts. Which Carolina Panthers will have a breakout year? Which Carolina Panthers may be on the fringe of being deleted? We'll talk about it. Before we get started, do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? Yes? No? Maybe? Do you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers? If you love the Carolina Panthers like I love the Carolina Panthers, the only one thing you need to do, put your paws up. Carolina Panthers, boom, bust, breakout year, or sleeping on them. Let's get into it.
Why? How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say you were holding.
That's stupid, guys.
I didn't.
Is this camera on me?
Yes, it's on.
That's stupid. Use your common sense.
Before we get started, make sure you subscribe, click the notification bell so you don't miss a video. Hey, man, take your finger, find the notification bell, hit the subscribe button, and turn it to always as always, okay? I appreciate the love. I know it's been a long time no see, some slow motion, no motion. Hey, but we bike at it, man, so thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you subscribe, become a loyal follower. Shout out to Chadzilla. He has laced me with this beautiful lo-fi beat, and I gladly appreciate it. I think I'm rocking with him from now on when it comes to these beats. Head over to Patreon. Keep Pounding TV on Patreon for exclusive content, behind-the-scene access, giveaways, and all kind of good stuff. Shout out to Federal Fan Network, FTFN on YouTube, also FederalFanNetwork.com. 32 for the get the real from a fair perspective. Shout out to SeatGeek, the smart way to buy. If you guys are looking to buy tickets to any Carolina Panthers game, any local sporting events, whatever, use the promo code Keep Pounding TV, one word, to save yourself some tickets. SeatGeek, smart way to buy. Now, with that being said, I had to do this video on boom or bust. Which Carolina Panthers are set to have a breakout year, and which Carolina Panthers may be on the fringes of being out of here. And the reason for this is yesterday Carolina Panthers put out a tweet, and they said, who are people sleeping on the most? It's up on your screen right there. The options were Taylor Moton, Jeremy Chin, Brian Burns, DJ Moore. Now, the reason why I chose who I chose, I'll show you here in just a second, but it was DJ Moore. And I know a lot of you guys were saying Brian Burns, but I'll tell you why he's not a sleeper this year. But first, let's start off with my man DJ Moore. Will he be a boom or will he be a bust? Let's look at DJ Moore. Over the last couple of years, DJ Moore has had over 1,100 yards, but he hasn't had quite double-digit touchdowns in his career. I think for the most part, when it comes to looking at a player on a national level, you got to, first of all, again, I know people hate when I say Charlotte is a small market, but it really is a small market compared to others. So in order to really get the national recognition and the big hype like the New York media and the Dallas and the California, the Niners, and all, in order to get that national recognition, you have to play up and be up and above. And I think for the most part he has when it comes to yardage, but when it comes to touchdown, he has yet to crack double digits here. And yeah, I think he needs that. I think he needs a double-digit touchdown year along with 1,000-plus yard receiving. If you look on your screen right, or not look on your screen, but if you look right here to me, DJ Moore, according to ProFootballFocus.com, was ranked the 24th best receiver overall last year. This includes being rated higher than Terry McLaurin and Chris Godwin. I know Godwin has some injuries as well. When it comes to his catching rate, he was ranked 17th when it came to catching in contested situations. All right, so when it came to him, having arms in his face, hands, and being pulled on, grabbed on, he was ranked 17th when it comes to that. All right, his catching rate was ranked 11th in those situations. He caught the ball when it was contested at 47.8% of the time, which is that's fairly high. I mean, if you're being contested, you're damn near 50-50 chance. So 47.8 is not bad to be in that situation where you're having your balls contested. 72.8% of the time, his balls were contested. Now, with that being said, man, DJ Moore is set to have a boom year. He's not going to be a bust this year. He hasn't been a bust the last couple years, but I finally think he takes that step with Sam Darnold. I feel like this is going to be a dynamic duo. I think the continuity and the chemistry of Robbie Anderson and Sam Darnold that they already have, all it's going to do is propel DJ Moore to the next level. I think a lot of people are sleeping on this wide receiving core with Sam Darnold. DJ Moore is the kind of guy, again, ranked 16th overall yardage after the catch. I mean, this guy, him and Sam Darnold, and the amount of weapons that we have, a healthy Robbie Anderson, a healthy Christian McCaffrey, and then we got the tight end Dan Arnold back there. I think we're going to creep up on some people, man. And I think DJ Moore finally takes that step. Will he get double-digit touchdowns? It's tough, man. It's tough. But, you know, one thing I really respect about DJ, he doesn't get a lot of props about. Come on, my man had 1,100 yards with nobody quarterbacks, you know. Teddy Bridgewater, let's face it, he was a stain in our underwear. Shout couldn't even get him out. You know, he did it with Cam Newton, guy who couldn't stay healthy, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, Kyle Allen. I mean, my man has produced with some of the worst quarterbacks on the face of the fucking earth, man. Or their situation, I'll put it like that. I don't think there's a worse quarterback in the NFL. If you make it to the NFL, you got some kind of talent. I just feel like he's been in more unfortunate circumstance than some of these top 10 receivers. For him to finish 24th out of 50 receivers in the NFL in 2020 with that situation going on, no preseason and all the other good stuff, COVID, I think you got to put respect on him. I'm looking for DJ Moore to push past his threshold. I'm finally think he'll get around 10 touchdowns, maybe 11 touchdowns this year, along with another 1,100-yard season. I'm going to put him down for a boom. Now, the guy who I want to move on and talk to about, the guy who you want to talk about, a guy who's about to become my first favorite player. I'm trying so hard to hold on to Christian, man. Brian Spider-Man, Brian Burns, man. Is he boom or bust? Man, he's down for the boom, man. Let me read some interesting stats to you about Brian Burns. Check this out right here. Last year, he was ranked the 13th edge rusher. And this is the reason why I said he can't be a sleeper. This is back to the question the Panthers asked. He's not a sleeper. 13th ranked edge rusher. Check this out. That's better than Zachariah Smith, better than Shaquille Barrett. Yeah, we're not done yet. Check this out. He was ranked the 5th highest edge rusher when it comes to pass rush. Pass rush alone. Just pass rush alone. Not overall, but pass rush alone. That's over DeMarcus Lawrence, over Chase Young. Oh my goodness, you mean the Pro Bowl Chase? Over Chase Young, over Romeo Okwara. Check that out. Now here's a little funny thing about this. Let me tell you, oh my God, this is going to be so beautiful. Let me tell you why we're going to be dangerous. Also, when it came to 2020, top 25 edge defenders. Hassan Riddick was in there when it came to overall edge defenders, but he also was the 11th ranked pressure edge defender as well. So you got the 5th ranked edge pressure, the 5th rank. I'm so excited. The 5th ranked edge rusher when it comes to pass rush, and then you got the 11th ranked pass rush when it 11th ranked edge defender when it comes to pass rush. All in there. I mean, look, what can you ask for, man? What can you ask for, man? I mean, this guy, if you're sleeping on Brian Burns right now, you're just choosing to hate. And unfortunately, you need to get that out your blood. I think matter of fact, Biden said they're coming out with a vaccine for hate. So hopefully you take that shot and make sure you get 2 of it. But Brian Burns is on the fringe of having the best year of his career. I mean, he looks healthy. Looks like he put on a little more weight. You know what I mean? I mean, his psychological well-being as far as his approach to taking on a leadership role at a young age Everything, I mean, sounds good. It sounds like he's ready to take that leap. He looked like he's ready to take that leap. He's building up. But this guy, if you're sleeping on him, he shouldn't be slept on, man, at this point right here, man. And I think he's only going to get better because of those acquisitions that we brought in. Again, you got the 25th best edge rusher, and you got the 13th best edge rusher. You got the 11th best pass rusher when it comes to percentage, and you got the 5th best pass rusher when it comes to percentage in Hassan Riddick and Brian Burns. What not to love about him, man? What not to love about this guy? I think he could hit north of 15 sacks. I think he's going to go north of 15 sacks. And that's being, that's being safe. I'm being safe right now because I think it could get double digit, like 20p. It could get a 20p, but to be safe, I'm gonna say about 15. Brian Burns has definitely been slept on in the past, but I don't think he should be anymore. Even though he has had a solid season for his first couple years, he has yet to reach the double digit sack range. He had openly admitted that, it has been a couple misses here, a couple misses there. But you definitely want to finish the deal with him. I mean, at this point, if you have to just acknowledge for him for what he is, A lot of people want to get down on him and say he's not the best run stuffer. Okay, I mean, I can give you that, but you got to acknowledge what he does really, 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 really well, and that's get to the quarterback and create pressure on third down. Ranked second most in the NFL when it comes to pressure on third down. The most important down in the NFL, the money down in the NFL. So, I mean, you can nitpick him to death, but only thing to me that's stopping Brian Burns from being great or being the next best thing is double-digit sacks. I mean, when you look at defenders in the past, when you look at Von Miller, when you look at DeMarcus Lawrence, when you look at these guys could single-handedly change the game. Don't believe us? Go look at the Super Bowl 50 when our asses got tore up by him. So, I mean, Brian Burns is that same caliber kind of guy. You know what I mean? I just think this is his year for him to show it. I'm expecting a big boom out of him. Now, boom or bust when it comes to Dante Jackson here. According to ProFootballFocus.com, Dante Jackson was ranked the 21st best cornerback. He was the 15th best run-stuffing cornerback, and he was 33rd when it came to coverage out of 50 cornerbacks last year. Obviously, he was hurt. He dealt with those issues as well. But for him still to be ranked the 25th best cornerback out of 50, even with injuries last year, is decent, man. I have to say this. Dante is definitely a slept-on. He deserves to be in that slept-on category. Will he be a boom or bust this year? I don't know, man. Shit, man. All I know is Dante got some money coming up here soon. He's gonna wanna earn every bit of that. I can't say bust. But I can't say boom either. I gotta say, inconclusive, man. This is inconclusive. But the main reason why it's inconclusive is it's really up to Dante when it comes to him being healthy. Us going to turf and already having turf toe issues. I don't know. It's gonna be a long season. I just don't know. I'm hoping I'm wrong. I mean, I didn't say he wasn't gonna be a bust. I didn't say he was gonna be a breakout either. I don't know about Dante. Dante is a hell of a corner, man. I think he doesn't get a lot of credit. He deserves the credit that he has earned. You know what I mean? We've seen Dante's athleticism on display. We've seen his coverage ability on display. And you can't question Dante's heart. He played through injury. He's also one of the best run stopping cornerbacks. He come up, he'll hit your ass. And when it comes to stopping the run, I got to give him for his heart. I got to give him for his effort there. But can his body hold up? New turf. You know what I mean? And at times, Dante has got a bad rep. Almost considered as a thug in some people's eyes. And I definitely don't believe that. It just seems that the camera always catches him at the wrong time. You remember down here in Atlanta where they called a zero blitz and he got burnt by a no-name receiver. And then in Pittsburgh, you seen what Antonio Brown did to him, and he just kind of just threw a tantrum. It's crazy how they do African Americans. It seems like when we show passion in the moment, we're considered thug or bad guy, but Tom Brady slams his hammer down or he cusses out his coordinator, it's passion. It's funny how they do that there. But I think Dante definitely has the gift. He has the talent, but he has to learn how to trust his scheme as well. You know what I mean? And what I mean by that, for you guys who don't know what I mean by trust your scheme, is even though you got for example, if I'm Tom Brady and I seen the week before, Dante likes the double. He likes to bite on the double move. I'm not saying he does, but I'm saying as an example. Let's say he likes to bite on the double move, right? If I see that as a quarterback, then in my study guide, I'm gonna run a certain route that I know he's gonna jump. Okay, and if I'm the coaches in the Carolina locker room and I'm saying don't jump on this route, but you got happy eyes and you feel like your athleticism can make up for it and you jump, they just did film work. Now you're going down the field on a 90-100 yard chase. All right, so I think there's at times where his ability to trust the scheme and his athleticism don't match up. Okay, if you can match up with your athleticism and your trust of the system and how it's supposed to play out, I think this guy can be a really, really, really good corner here. But I got to go inconclusive when it comes to boom or bust this year. I don't necessarily think it's because of his ability. It's not because of that. I think he's going to benefit from having another solid corner on the other end in J.C. Horn and a veteran corner in the slot when it comes to my man, what's his name? The goddamn corner we brought up. I forgot, A.J. Bouye. I'm sorry. So I think he'll benefit from that as well. But yeah, man, I gotta go inconclusive here. I can't give him a yay or nay, boom or bust. All right, let's move on to Sam D. Sam Darnold was ranked the 35th best quarterback last year according to ProFootballFocus.com, and believe it or not, Sam Darnold had the second best run percentage grade in the NFL at quarterback when it came to 87.7. Look, man, I don't know how many times we can have this conversation here. Is Sam Darnold a boom or bust this year? Got a beautiful helmet back there. Y'all see his helmet? Paid a lot of money. Look, man, is Sam Darnold a boom or bust? He's not a boom. He's not a boom. But he's not a bust either. I won't go inclusive. I'm not going to go inconclusive on this like I did with Dante. I will say he's a pop. He's not a boom, but he's not a bust. He's a pop. All right, he's a pop. So my thing with Sam Darnold is he's the kind of quarterback that he takes what you give him. He's not gonna really force nothing, but he's also been in a bad situation, man. He's been in a bad situation. I have watched tape with my own eyes. I told you I watched 2 whole films on him, man. The Buffalo Bills last year, and I watched the LA Rams last year, man. And I seen him put together some drives where it's like, wow, he made some big boy throws. I seen him manage an offense, 2-minute drills. I seen it, man. I know what it can be. You know what I mean? In my mind, I like to believe that he was just in a bad situation, and nobody really stepped up on that offensive line. He had receivers that were, running into each other and shit. It was just a bad situation, man. But I like to believe that Sam Darnold has a better situation when it comes to coaching staff. I'll take our coaching staff over the New York Jets coaching staff back then any day. You know what I mean? I also believe the talent around him is going to be better on the offensive line. Oh, shit. God damn. Did I say that? On the wide receiving core. I think the wide receiving core is going to be better. You know what I mean? I think the talent on the offensive line, I got to give that an inconclusive. I don't know what that's going to be yet. If there's one thing that scares me about this team is offensive line. I don't know what to make of it just yet. And I'm not gonna speak ill of it. I just don't know what to make of it. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But when it comes to everywhere else on that offense, I think there's an upgrade. There's an upgrade on every part of that, and I think Sam Darnold's gonna take advantage of it. His ability to be conservative, make the right play, make the right read, take the sack when it's time to take the sack, throw the ball away, and a better coaching staff will lead to Sam Darnold having a pop. I think he's gonna have a pop of a year. I'm not gonna say boom or bust. I think he's gonna do just enough to keep us ahead of a float. And the defense will lead the charge in 2021, all right? Last but not least, I'm going to go ahead and do a 2-for-1. Sam Darnold and Ian Thomas. Well, one is a bust, and one is one I think is going to be a boom, all right? Let's start with Dan Arnold. I think Dan Arnold's going to be that next tight end to really write his name, like I don't want to say in the record book. I think he's going to have a good season. I'll put it like that. I'll say he's going to have a real good season this year. Again, with Sam Darnold being conservative, you know what I mean? I feel like if he has, the option to check it down, he's going to check it down. You know what I mean? And the benefit of that is going to be guys like Tommy Tremble, I think Dan Arnold, and Christian McCaffrey. When it comes to check down, those are going to be his main weapons. And I think that bodes well for Dan Arnold. And not only that, in the red zone, for the fact that he's 6'5", I think that automatically makes him a viable option in the red zone. And also, when it comes to running vertical routes up the seam of the field, I think he's going to have a big year this year. You know what I mean? 600-700 yards, you know what I mean? Maybe 5-6 touchdowns. I think he's going to have a solid, decent year this year, man. So I'm expecting for him to have a boom year compared to his previous year. And that's because of Sam Darnold's development and the system we run. And I think Joe Brady does want to kind of show people I know how to use a tight end. When it comes to Ian Thomas, unfortunately, I don't know if Ian Thomas is going to be here after training camp. You know what I mean? They're saying that he looks good in camp and making this catch and that catch. We heard that before. We heard all of that before. A lot of people saying it wasn't the right quarterback. Well, it's funny how guys like Robbie Anderson and DJ Moore can go over 1,000 yards with that same shitty quarterback, except you. I just don't know, man. I'm going to have to say bust on this one. This is the only bust on this list. I think there's been several opportunities for this man to step up and really show him what he bite, and he has yet to do it, man. I don't see that changing here. And the competition only gets stiffer with Arnold, Dan Arnold, and Tommy Tremble. I think he may get lost in the shuffle between those guys. I think Tommy Tremble brings that blocking for a tight end. He also brings it as an H-back as well. Then you got Dan Arnold, who's a red zone threat and a vertical seam threat. And then you kind of got Ian Thomas kind of lost in the shuffle there. The only way I can see him even remotely having some kind of a breakout year is he would literally just have to catch fire from the jump, you know what I mean, and make the most of every opportunity. I don't see that happening there. And again, I think it's a crowded, more athletic tight end room than we had for the last year or so. So with that being said, that's it, y'all, man. That's who I got for the boom or bust this year. DJ Moore, boom. Brian Burns, boom. Dante Jackson, inconclusive. I can't give him a boom or a bust. When it comes to Sam Darnold, I think he's going to have a pop, not a boom, not a bust, but he's going to have a pop. And Dan Arnold, I think he's going to have a boom year. And Ian Thomas, I think he will be a bust this year. I'm your host, El Grande Gato, also known as the Big Cat, my cool cat. Put your paws up if you're rocking with the Big Cat. Get in the comment section, guys. Tell me who out of these guys, or even if I didn't mention somebody, if you feel like I forgot somebody, who do you think will be a boom or bust this year? Join me tonight. We'll go live. How about that? We'll go live tonight. I know you guys been missing me. You know you got to have that Cash App, right? We ain't playing that shit. I know you've been missing me. We haven't had nothing to talk about. But we could talk about this. We'll go live with this. And you tell me, man, who's the boom or bust out here this year? And did I get anything wrong here? So you let me know. Make sure you subscribe, tune into the podcast, Anchor, and Spotify, the whole 9. Join me on the Patreon. Keep on the TV on Patreon. And also, shout out to Siki Smart with a buy. If you guys looking to buy a ticket from any kind of Carolina Panthers game or anything in your local city, use the promo code Keep on the TV. Let's get up out here. Let the church say, pause up. Carolina on top forever.
Quit renting energy and dealing with increasing rates. Get paid to go solar through federal and local tax credits. Own your energy. Add home equity. Fixed rates that will never go up. No money down. Avolta Power, now serving all of North and South Carolina. Tell them you've seen this ad on Keep Pounding TV. They'll give you 1 year free, no payments. Be sure to contact the affiliate rep, Kbrown, at kbrown@avolta.us. His contact will be in the description. Ladies, be sure to check out Tori Bell Cosmetics. Shop with the ambassador and affiliate Sabrina Francis. Her link is below. For all your cosmetical needs, from eyeliners to lip gloss to eyelash bling, they got everything you need. Check the link in the description below.
Fellas, do you have a beard like Big Cat? You tired of your shit looking like Anthony Hamilton? Okay. Patches all in it? Check out Trishana's Blue Sapphire oils. Help moisturize and restore health back to your beard. Trishana Jones Oils, Blue Sapphire. The link is in the description below. Be sure to check out On the Live Show Radio. Check out the latest Christian hip-hop / R&B. Be sure to also subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Hi, I'm the Big Cat. Pause up! You're watching Fan to Fan Network, the voice that fans deserve.